Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between OnePlus Nord CE 5G versus Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. And we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, Nord have triple camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. Whereas Pro Max comes with quad camera setup, 108 megapixel of wide camera, 12 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have quad camera setup and it have 108 megapixel of wide camera which can capture high resolution of photos. And about the front camera of the devices, Nord have 16 megapixel of wide camera whereas Pro Max have 16 megapixel of wide camera. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same camera specs. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. Nord have LED flash, HDR and panorama whereas Pro Max have LED flash, HDR and panorama. So it's a tie. And about the video recording options in the devices, Nord can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. And Pro Max can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps. So the winner here is Nord because it have gyro electronic image stabilization, which can stabilize your footage. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. Nord have Android 11 support, on the other side Pro Max have Android 11 support, so it's a tie. And about the user interface of the devices, Nord have Oxygen OS whereas Pro Max have MIUI. So it's a tie because both of the user interface have different UI. So it's up to you which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. Nord is powered by Snapdragon 750G 5G based on 8nm processor, whereas Pro Max is powered by Snapdragon 732G based on 8nm processor. So the winner here is Nord because it has slightly faster processing speed. And about the GPU of the devices, Nord is packed with Adreno 619 whereas Pro Max is packed with Adreno 618. So the winner here is Nord because it can give you slightly more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. Nord can clock at 2.2 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset, whereas Pro can clock at 2.3 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, Nord have 3 RAM option, 6, 8 and 12 GB whereas Pro Max have 2 option, 6 and 8 GB. So the winner here is Nord because it have high capacity of RAM. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. Nord have 128 and 256 GB of storage whereas Pro Max have 2 options, 64 and 128 GB. So the winner here is Nord because it have bigger storage option. And about the external storage of the devices, Nord did not have any external card slot whereas Pro Max have dedicated card slot. So the winner here is Pro Max. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. Nord have 6.43 inches of display whereas Pro Max have 6.67 inches of display. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have bigger display size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, Nord have approx 84.9% whereas Pro Max have 85.7%. So it's a tie because both of the devices have approx the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. Nord comes with Full HD Plus display, on the other side Pro Max have Full HD Plus display. So it's a tie. And about the display type of the devices, Nord have Fluid AMOLED display having 90Hz of refresh rate whereas Pro Max have Super AMOLED display having 120Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 support. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have HDR10 support which can give you more vivid colors and more darker black. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. Nord have 7.9 mm of thickness whereas Pro Max have 8.1 mm of thickness. So the winner here is Nord because it has slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, Nord comes with 170 grams of weight, whereas Pro Max have 192 grams of weight. So the winner here is Nord because it have lower body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, Nord have Gorilla Glass 3, whereas Pro Max have Gorilla Glass 5. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have newer generation of glass, which is more durable than its older generation. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. Nord have plastic back with plastic frame whereas Pro Max have glass back with plastic frame. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. Nord have under display fingerprint scanner. On the other side, Pro Max have side mounted fingerprint scanner. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have physical scanner. And about the sensors in the devices, Nord have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas Pro Max have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass. So again it's a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. Nord have 4500 mAh of battery capacity, whereas Pro Max have 5000 mAh of battery capacity. So the winner here is Pro Max because it have bigger battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. Nord have 30 watts of fast charging, whereas Pro Max have 33 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is Pro Max because it can charge up your device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. Nord comes with normal speakers, whereas Pro Max have stereo speakers. So the winner here is Pro Max because it can produce immersive sound. And about the headphone jack of the devices, Nord have 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas Pro Max also have, so it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot, so it's a tie. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, Nord have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth, whereas Pro Max have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. Nord have GPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS and Navic, whereas Pro Max have GPS, GLONASS and BDS. So clearly the winner here is Nord because it have Navic chip and Galileo chip. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, Nord comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, whereas Pro Max have 2nd gen of Type-C connector. So the winner here is Nord. Moving to the prices of the devices in the international market, starting range of Nord is around $350, whereas Pro Max is available from $280. In the Indian market, Nord have starting range from 23,000 rupees, whereas Pro Max is available from 16,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera the winner is Pro Max, in the performance the winner is Nord, in the display the winner is Pro Max, in the body segment the winner is Nord, in the features of the device it's a tie, in the communication chips it's a tie, and about the prices the winner is Nord. So the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what you thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.